So I'm going to make today's episode short and simple. There's these 3 projects on Magic Eden right now that recently took a dip. A lot of people are running away, scared, hands in the air, saying, oh my God, I'm going to lose all my money. I think differently. I think I'm going to buy 3 NFTs of each collection, and I'm going to go over why I'm doing that. Story, team, founder, all the details on today's episode of Have You Met Machi here on the Digits ecosystem. So like I said, we're going to talk about 3 projects here on Have You Met Machi, another glorious day of Solana NFTs where we talk about Machi economics, we talk about everything that's going on in the Solana NFT world. Well, we're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time, where I'm going to give out every information that I know for these NFTs to make us the juiciest of gains, while I wear this cool hat and a great t-shirt. Now, without further ado, guys, the first thing we always look at is the NFT market in general. Now, hopefully this goes without saying, but none of this is financial advice. Every Wednesdays and Fridays, I put this cool hat on, and I try to act like I know what I'm talking about in Solana NFTs. Really, I don't, though, but who cares? Let's keep going. First things first, volume is always going to be huge. See, this is the area with high volume that you want to sell your NFTs because people are flocking in, and they're raising these floor prices of all these NFT collections. This is where I sold all my projects. And this right here, these glorious dips right here, here's the area that I buy into. And then when this returns, that's when I sell to see my higher returns. It's really that simple right now. So right now I'm looking at great flips, great buying opportunities, and there's 3 NFT collections in particular that's going to make me do that. Now, of course, the blue chip index is always important to see what's going on with these top NFT floors. And as you can see, they're all taking a little bit of a dip. That's good news for us. This is when we come in and destroy it in the market. So over on Magic Eden, of course, the first project where I'm going to talk about, but I'm not going to buy into, is going to be So Dead. So Dead's been raging lately. It's a very story, lore, heavy NFT collection. They've been doing great things for just 2 months. A lot of airdrops, a lot of big announcements. The leaders constantly on Twitter, and the community is strong, better than ever. But floor price wise, it's a little high. The floor price recently had a rally, and for good reasons. There's a lot of things going on in this project that I don't want to fade. I'm watching it closely, and I'm seeing what's going on in the ecosystem in general. See, it's got So Dead Blood, it's got So Dead Chalice, and it's also got the Clever Arsons Nation, all part of the So Dead ecosystem. Each one of these collections were airdrops that happened from the original collection of So Dead. So the first airdrop is currently at a floor of 13 SOL. The second one, a floor of 180. Each one of these NFTs is part of the So Dead story, and a lot of people in the team, in the community, are buying these NFTs because it's part of the gamification of the whole ecosystem. Now, what is early right now, in my opinion, is Clever Arsons Nation. This is another project that recently got introduced into the ecosystem. Now, although the art looks pathetic, and I want to have no association with this guy and his beard, the floor price is very cheap at 6.7 Solana. Now, looking at these other airdrops, 13.4, 180 Solana, I have reason to believe that 6.7 is going to still go higher, maybe potentially 8, 9, 10 Solana. Looking at the technicals of Clever Nation, the listed count is currently flip-flopping because it's still early in the collection. All it takes is one big announcement for a strong delisting. As a matter of fact, that's what we saw in the So Dead collection. So over here on So Dead, the technicals, when it was listed, the same kind of ups and downs until a major announcement hit, and then the supply continued to fall. I think we're going to see the same thing when it comes down to Clever Arsons. The lore and the team behind the So Dead ecosystem is constantly building and bringing out huge announcements that fit this whole story, that fit this whole lore. So Clever Arsons is one big announcement, in my opinion, to see a new all-time high and a strong supply shock. Justin.Soul tweets, the thing is, Arson Nation is a lot more than just a DJ mint with 0 royalties. It ties into the So Dead ecosystem. I'm bullish on Arsons Nations because I'm bullish on the So Dead collection. Right now it's sitting at 31 Solana. I think this can go higher, but there's still a lot of risk involved in my opinion. It could go down to 25 or even 20. It could have reached its all-time high right now. We don't know. But what I think is early is the Clever Arsons Nation, and that's why I bought 3 of them at around 6 Solana. Next on the docket, we got Critter Cults. If you watched my previous videos, you know why I'm bullish on Critter Cults. See, they have a very similar story to Stranger Things. As a matter of fact, when you go into the website It shows that 80s, 90s vibe. It shows a whole story with a prologue about things happening around this small town near a research facility. A lot of things very similar to the Stranger Things storyline. And then when you continue reading, you start seeing more and more signs of similarities with the Stranger Things storyline. Now, the art of these NFT collections is definitely getting a lot of praise as well because it has a Moonbirds kind of vibe to it, and at the same time, the one-on-ones, the Yoda silhouette, the Groot silhouette. All these silhouettes right here, these one-on-ones, are looking really good to a lot of people on Solana. And you continue further, and the story just continues building off of itself. Now, why I love this project so much right now is because we saw what it could do with a lot of hype. At one point, it was at 28 Solana, and then it dipped all the way down to 14 Solana. And right now, it's still consolidating. I think there's a lot more to come when it comes down to Critter Cults. The story's great. The art is great. The team and the founder as well are looking good. So everything that we're looking at, in my opinion, is honestly just one bullish announcement away, one airdrop away, one partnership away, one other big event to bring this back to its all-time high, or at least in the 20s for a Solana floor price. Seeing people rock this NFT as their profile pic more and more every day. Even on Hello Moon, what we're looking at when it comes down to smart money inflow, we got Critter Cults. Top social buying, we got Critter Cults. Looking at NFT Inspect, where they show the tweets with the Critter Cult NFT, you're looking at some crazy numbers right here. Overall, Critter Cults is checking all my boxes, and that's why I took up 3 of them, thinking that they're going to reach above a 25 Solana floor, or potentially an all-time high very soon. So clearly, as you can see, I'm bullish on the Critter Cults. I was waiting for a pushback after it was above 20 Solana. Finally, we're looking at that at 16.5. And I'm bullish on them at this entry price. So I got 3 of them at 16 Solana. So we got 3 Arsonations, and then we got 3 Critter Cults. Next project, if you don't know the theme already, I love the lore behind NFT collections. I love the story behind NFT collections. Those are the caveat on top of the team and the founder. Of course, those are going to be your base, your foundation. Because without a strong leader and without a strong team behind that leader, NFT collections only have so much. But the icing on the cake when you have those 2 pieces is the story. The story, in my opinion, is the middle piece of an NFT collection. It's what ties it all together. It's what ties the founder and the team with the community of the project. It's what ties the ecosystem and every addition on top of it. See, without a strong story, the NFT collection tends to get lost. And it tends to lose its community, and they start forgetting about why they entered this project to begin with. A story brings longevity to the ecosystem and the NFT collection in general. That's why I love the Critter Cult story. That's why I love the So Dead story and all the airdrops with it. And of course, the next project I want to talk about is Liberty Square. The story behind Liberty Square is huge. It ties into the things that I'm bullish on when it comes down to the founder's secret and the team behind the collection. Now pulling up the NFT collection Liberty Square, you're probably thinking this is the ugliest pieces of art that I've ever seen. And that's true. There's no denying that part. I'm not going to defend Liberty Square on their art because it is atrocious and it looks like a bunch of rats. But what I like seeing is the technicals here for Liberty Square. At one point, they're at 20 Solana. Then, of course, because the volume's going down, we're seeing these collections drop as well. Currently, Liberty Square is sitting at 14 Solana. A great buying opportunity, in my opinion. I bought one at 18 Sol, I bought one at 16 Sol, and I'm buying one right now for a 14 Sol. Another 3-piece pickup for this NFT collection. Reasons are simple. I've talked about this in the previous videos, but to give you the TLDR, the founder's secret, in his recent interview and everything bullish that he's saying for this project, the passion and conviction that he has for this collection, that's what I'm looking for every founder for a collection. The team, bullish on the team as well, because on the Twitter spaces, they're all active. They're all being vocal. They're all telling their side of the story and why they're bullish for being part of this collection in the first place. And then, of course, the story. It's tying all the pieces together. There's a lot more still on the roadmap. So overall, I think it's very early for Liberty Square, where a lot of potential is still up ahead. And there's other big names, other prominent names that are bullish on Secret and the team as well, like Frankie D Gods, like HGE Soul. A lot of big influencers are back in this project, and so I'm doing the same thing while there's a major dip. So as volume on Solana is down, as these floor prices are going down as well, you can see I'm putting my bets in these projects that are heavy in the story. The story is what ties it all together, and that's why I'm buying 3 NFTs for each one of these collections. You got the Critter Cults, you got the Clever Arsonations, and now you got Liberty Square. At the very least, a conservative projection, in my opinion, is going to be a 2x for each one of these potential entry points. Not financial advice, as you know. Wednesdays and Fridays, there's your alpha of the day. Have you met Machi on the Digits ecosystem platform? Watch my last videos if you haven't already, because there's huge announcements going on when it comes down to the Digits NFT and the Digits agents. A free mint happening November 3rd. You don't want to miss it. Check my other videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like bell, and thank you all so much for watching.